Hey guys, this is Pixel Dan coming to you from New York Toy Fair 2016, and I'm here with Jim Fletcher of DC COllectibles to talk about all the new stuff. What's up, Jim?
Not much.
Not much?
It's hanging.
Nothing's going on
It's
here.
hanging.
Just hanging out.
So good to see you again. I'm glad you could come by. Hope we can squeeze it all in today, and I'll try to make my voice last the entire time.
Yeah, it's day 2, and he's already like all raspy. You must have been doing this a lot, right? Too much excitement?
It's too much good stuff to talk about, so I just keep going. Awesome. Can you wind this up or look okay?
I think you're okay. I think we can make it through.
Okay, good. Ready to go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, let's start with the DC Films movie action figures. So what we're going to be doing with this line is really cool. It's not focusing on one movie at a time. DC Films is what we're going to call the whole brand, and it's going to incorporate all the movies from Man of Steel going forward. So it's going to be, you're going to see assortments come out with Suicide Squad, Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, all mixed up in assortments. So you're just going to, because we don't want to say it's this, it's this, it's this. So we're pretty excited about it, and it's going to go really deep. I know a lot of people are doing these toys, and I've seen a lot of them at the show so far, but what we're going to do is different. We'll be doing people like Lois Lane, Lex is going to be in there. I'm not sure how deep we're going to go, but I wouldn't say everybody that walked onto the movie, but we want that kind of universe building to be going on with this. We got a new, I know you've seen most of our packaging before, but we're going to have a new package with a 5th panel opening. So it's going to be a magnetic snap over here. You put the accessories, going to go here, the figure will be in here. Have some kind of fancy business all over the place. So new packaging for us, which is fun. The figures are going to have the posable capes with the wire in them, and they're going to have about more articulation than we've ever done before, looking at around 40 points probably. Okay. We have a semi-working version of Zod. Oh, they're also going to come with bases that you can pose them on so they can fight with each other and fly in the air, and that kind of stuff. So you can kind of see with some of that like double knee jointing, it's going to have a bunch of, lot of rotation. I mean, he doesn't really do this as a person, but so there's like elbow joints in here. There's a ratcheting joint in his hand. The head will move up and down. There's 2 joints here and here. So it's a lot. We have never really attempted that much of stuff before. But should be fun, and they're going to be with our same level of accuracy we have on the statues. So even the ones here aren't quite done yet. We're still working on Wonder Woman and Superman. But some of the actually it was a good example. This Zod likeness is pretty good.
The likenesses are fantastic on these.
Find you. So no sound though.
No sound effects. I would love it if he said that.
Just
That'd
come
be great.
with Jim Fletcher sound effects.
You recorded the audio for all of them.
Actually, what you can do if you want, maybe when you purchase them, if people want to write to me, I'll just record that and send it in so you can just have it.
That's good. I like that.
It works better with this, right?
Well, that means you got to keep the raspy voice, so you got to record them all today.
Yeah. Yeah, Feora will sound great. That'd be perfect. So we're super excited about these. The the filmmakers, the whole company is really jazzed that we're doing this deep. Yeah. They're even showing Diablo already from Suicide Squad. I don't know what else to say about them, but I hope everyone gets into them because they're going to be huge for us.
I think it's really cool, and I know a lot of people were asking if you guys were going to be doing figures based off of the film. So this was a really cool surprise to see.
First time ever. We've been here a long time and never got a chance to do it before. So, but now with DC Entertainment pushing all this stuff through, DC Films.
Awesome. Right. So very, very much excited about that, and I think a lot of people are going to be really excited to see those. But you have so much more here to look at.
I know.
So much.
I had so much stuff. Well, as you know, with DC Direct in the old days, we'd always been attached to doing designer series figures. So no shortage of those, So we have Greg Capullo, who we've been working with for quite a while. His universe continues to grow. I mean, you've got this Batman is awesome here. The survival Batman, as we call him. He's got a ton of gear on him, really cool looking. And they've got the Gordon Batman, or whatever you want to call this version of Batman. We're calling them the GCPD Batman. Nice. The way this works, you're going to get this figure, and then so it's a 2-pack. This figure and the armored version with that inside it, and then you can, you can put him back together so he can be the full-size Robo Batman, or whatever you wish to call him. Yeah. So he's actually pretty cool. Still with accessories, hands, and gun and stuff. The storyline's been really interesting, I think. Having Gordon jump into the Batman armor was a cool idea. Yeah. And then that line's going to be expanding with Aquaman, Green Lantern, and Superman, which didn't show up much, but they were drawn in a story arc for a book, and it really allowed us to expand the line of the Capullo figures.
Absolutely, and it's cool getting them just in that design with the Capullo art style there. They look great. I love that Aquaman.
I know, he looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I know. Aquaman's always cool, and I do want to do Mr. Bloom. I hope we will. I mean, maybe come up with like a flower thing, a chia pet thing.
Yeah, there you
plant some flower. I don't know. That's no promise.
Okay, no promises. He's just saying things.
Yeah. Just saying things.
He's just saying things.
What I usually do. So I'll say some more things about this Harley line. So Amanda Connor is great. We've also worked with her off and on over the years. But with the book out, I've obviously been keeping up with what's going on in the book, all the wacky Harleyness that's in there. So we said, let's just not do another line where it's another designer series where we don't do anything. Let's ramp up the wackiness of Harley. So we have 4 figures out right now. I've got a whole nother waves planned. But for what I like about this line, it could really be, I don't know, sort of like a mini Barbie for us, because you can have, regular Harley, you've got retro space Harley, superhero girl Harley, and you've got the, the holiday version. There's other ones she's drawn that we're going to keep doing. But that's not all. No. What's fun about this line, so Harley, this is Harley's beaver that she comes with in the book, as if you've read it. That's in the story. It's going to have an actual squeeze action where it'll shoot out a hairball out of his stomach. That's what people always wanted. This one comes with this evil space pizza. I actually forgot what his name is, and I apologize to everybody, but I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he will hopefully be scented or at least bendy. So there's the back.
That's amazing.
So she'll be able to fight him with her pop gun that she'll have here. This one's one of my favorite accessories of this year. So we're going to have the chibi head. Funny as chibi heads are, actually, we should do something. We Photoshop this onto your head, and you can do it later.
That'd be awesome.
But what's going to happen with this one, we're going to hopefully be able to fill it with water and squeeze it, and it'll be able to cry.
It'll cry?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's
who doesn't
amazing.
like the crying chibi head? And then this mallet and ball will have some kind of like squeaky toy action on there. Okay. So a little more than just standard, here's a piece of plastic.
Yeah, that is really fun, and definitely something I wasn't expecting. I saw the pictures that you guys released. I had no idea they were going to come with all these like wacky accessories. That is really cool.
Wacky accessories weren't all in the pictures that
That's
were really
great.
So.
That's great.
And then speaking of fun things, then there's Rainbow Batman. Yeah, sort of like, this was in the movie that you saw the trailer, right? In the when this happened?
Oh, yeah. In the new Batman versus Superman, this is totally happening, right?
Totes. So what's funny is we had seen these being actually reproduced illegally overseas. So we're like, you know what? Let's just do them.
Let's just do them.
I mean, I think they're really fun. It's based on that Rainbow Batman story, which, from quite a while ago. I wish in retrospect I had thought to scent them, because maybe that would have been even better. Spearmint and lemon, but
they're really cool looking, though. I love the colors. Those are just
they
fun.
look great. They just look so cool.
Yeah.
So there they are.
Awesome. A lot of fun stuff over here, and we're going to go ahead and move on and talk about icons and stuff now, so let's do that. All right, DC Comics icons. You got a ton of new stuff over here, so what do we got?
Yeah, we're all the way up to number 23 already in icons.
Wow.
So I know we've been trying to get these out pretty quickly. We think they're really fun to play with. The great thing about icons is the depth of the line and how many characters we're going to be able to throw in that we haven't been able to do before.
Yeah.
Of course, most of these characters we've done before, but Static we've never done. And that was neat to put him in. But what's fun, it's got everything from the newest of the new, Darkseid and his daughter from the Darkseid War, all the way back to Death in the Family Joker, a Mosaic Green Lantern. Mixing up this line is what it's all about for us, and giving them cool accessories that they can actually play with. Like this thing for Static is great that he can stand on.
Yeah.
Firestorm's, power-up hands. Cyborg's a deluxe with all this stuff. And again, a lot of articulation and playability in these. And having an unman, of course.
I know. Look at that Swamp Thing. He's incredible over there. And I do like that you got the different styles and everything. Wonder Woman looks awesome. But is there always a chance to get like maybe a classic costume Wonder Woman in the line as well?
Sure. We'll be looking at all that stuff. And Ivan Rice is drawing all of these for us, which is great. So they're really consistent looking line. And he's been awesome. I don't know when I can promise you that Wonder Woman, but I can show you some other cool stuff.
All right, let's do it. Let's look at more cool stuff.
There is going to be a 7-pack that we're going to put out of the whole Justice League, which again is the more newer one. This is sort of the new 52-ish versions of them, more or less. So after Thank you. Good.
So this is all a 7-pack. Are there differences between the single releases?
No, I mean, in this case, I'm like Wonder Woman's the same as that Wonder Woman. These two are different. Superman and Batman are actually completely different figures.
They're the new 52 costumes. I see that. Okay.
I'm not sure if we're going to release them separately or not at this point, but we are going to, although our new 52 line that we've had for years, we're planning on phasing out and replacing it with icons.
Okay.
So it's this new scale, it'll be this new 7-pack, and something we've never done before ever. So many firsts at the show.
So many firsts.
I don't know how we get them all done. We're doing actually accessory packs for icons. So the idea with this, they each come with a individual small figure, a legacy piece in this plastic shell, and a bunch of stuff you can mix and match with your figure. So like Flash has running hands.
Yeah.
You'll have a Starro face hugger, a Harley pie, and Green Lantern.
Like a power construct. Yeah.
Constructs for, you can do anything with those. They're great.
Yeah.
So we've never done accessory packs before, like I said, but it's cool about this. It really speaks to the playability of this, because you can put a lot of these on almost anybody, because the hands are all come off anyway. You can mix up their heads if you wanted to, I guess. Right. Batgirl is interesting too, because she has her bike, which will roll and come off that base. Oh, cool. But what's really fun, I don't know if you can see it there, but she's actually going to have the motorcycle wind in her hair.
Nice. The hair like blowing straight back.
And the cape you can put on. So when she's riding, breeze through her hair, zipping down the streets of Gotham.
I like it. Yeah. Icons is looking great. And this is a line you guys debuted last year. And I was, I loved it. Everybody loved it right away. And just seeing the way it's growing is really exciting.
Well, yeah, it's super cool. I love playing with them. We get them in the office. I have blue beetles all over my office. That's because the posability is really fun. Yeah. And we have so much fun. A lot of discussions about what they should come with. Mm-hmm. We even had one the other day. We have a new figure coming out, and we had a list like this long. And then sometimes I was all of a sudden, I want this, I don't want that, which is more fun to play with. If only I could tell you what it was. But next time.
If only you could tell us. I was waiting for it. I know. So Icons is looking great. A lot of cool new stuff coming out for that. But the animated line just keeps getting bigger.
Actually, and literally bigger when you see Batman getting bigger. And something else we'll talk about when we get there.
Okay. All right.
Do you have a particular favorite in this line? And there's so many.
Oh, I know. There is so many. Well, I'm waiting for an animated series Two-Face, because I love the animated. I have the new Adventures version, but I love it. However, it's pretty sweet seeing, exactly, Harvey Bullock. Like, come on. That's amazing. That's amazing. I know, right? It's like a figure that we've all been dreaming of forever for the animated collectors. Like, that's so cool.
I know, and he looks great. Yeah. He has all the girth he's supposed to have. Talia looks amazing. Yes. I mean, on the show, that's my favorite version of Talia. She's so great on the show. Ventriloquist is funny. You can actually put him on his head like that. So with Scarface is great. The version 2 Joker actually comes with real hyenas, not paper ones. So
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm always plussing it up when we can.
Right.
A girls' night out is fun, and you'll notice there may be a hint to something else we might be doing starting. Yeah,
I noticed that. Like Supergirl's in there. I know immediately everybody's already going, where's Superman? Where's Superman? So yeah.
I don't know. Where's Superman? Does anyone want such things?
Well, the possibilities are exciting.
They certainly are. They're almost super. But yeah, that's going to be fun. I think that's a great episode, and having a subtle hint to some other things coming out.
Right. Awesome. And the Clayface back here looks pretty great. I see the interchangeable heads there. Yeah. I'll go ahead and switch sides here. Let's rotate the camera around, because I want to get a great shot of this Clayface here. That screaming head is awesome.
It's so good. Yeah. That's when my voice is gone. That was me all day yesterday.
That was you yesterday.
Yeah, my screaming head on. But yeah, I love the screaming head. The hands and everything are great. The animated line is so much fun. I mean, it's so proud to work on it. Yeah. I mean, the whole team is really behind this. And who doesn't love the show? I mean,
right, absolutely. It's still so iconic to this day. I mean, it's like the version of Batman to so many of us.
Yeah, and the commercial we put out was great. Yeah. That thing looked pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Hoping to do some more with that too. And there's so much to talk about in this line. There's just so many of them here. Even this Ra's al Ghul with the demon head on there, and Gordon, it looks fantastic. I know you saw him earlier. This new head for Harley is great. I don't know if you saw that yet, but she has the interchangeable heads. Crazy Harley head.
Bug out eyes there.
Yeah, crazy Harley head. And something that's really cool. So we were talking about bigger Batmans. Yes. Well, here's what, as we go along, you're going to see them getting larger and larger. So keep your eye out for bigger and bigger Batmans as we go on from here.
Okay, all right.
But he's pretty big. I mean, obviously working the shoulders a lot. Maybe needs a little more time on the Stairmaster, but I've been wanting to do this guy since I got to DC, well, like 11 years ago. And finally to be able to do the mutant leader is so cool.
Yeah.
He looks great. I mean, right down to his spiky nipples. He looks pretty a lot of comments about that, but it's just so great. I mean, he looks crazy. This thing is amazing looking.
I mean, this is like, I was really surprised to see this. This was a huge surprise, but it's such an awesome surprise. Like, holy cow, like animated Dark Knight Returns. That's so cool.
It's like win-win, right?
Yeah.
It's so fun. And they judge the great look and a nice angry face. I mean, this was one we also wanted to do for a long time. But with the movie coming out and everything else, congealing around that 30th anniversary, we're like, do it. Do it.
Awesome.
So good. So I finally get my mutant leader. Dream come true.
He looks great. And then we got Batman Beyond down here, too.
What do you think? Too soon?
No, not too soon. I liked mixing it up and getting things from all over the place, and that was a cool surprise as well. Getting old Bruce and Batman Beyond is so cool.
Bruce.
Old Bruce.
He's waiting for his cane accessory, obviously, that's missing. Let's hope he doesn't topple over waiting for it. But yeah, this was a really fun 3-pack as well. I mean, this show was so great. You know, when it first came out, I think it was underrated. People didn't know what to do with it, I think, but now it's like another great legacy for Batman. And I can't wait to get to the villains. If this does well, I'm stoked to deal with the villains. The designs of those were so good.
Yeah.
So
That's gonna be
fingers
fun.
crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's hope everyone loves it.
We got we've known about this one for a while, the 2-pack with Joker and Harley and kind of the 90 there, which is fun. And now we've got a Christmas Joker as well.
Christmas Joker's a lot of fun. He actually even comes with a little puppet there, a Charlie Brownish tree. But yeah, I don't think that one's been done before. That's definitely something that wasn't brand new for the animated series collectors. It's a classic episode. And we said, why not Joker for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so there's then there is again we have more Batmobile madness. Oh, I like that. That's pretty
there.
sweet.
You like that behind
yeah,
the
that's
back?
nice. Does
Yeah,
he
it's
do that a
pretty
lot?
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I've been practicing.
Can you like throw it around your back and catch it?
Just like, woo!
Or do like a rock star move up in the air. Nice.
Swinging around and catch it. All right, tell us about it, Jim.
All right, let me talk about Batman. You want to redo the whole thing like that?
I think this was perfect. Let's just.
Yeah, maybe that's good enough for now. All right, so Batman animated. So yeah, this car, so it's a new version of the Batmobile. It does the same stuff. It's got more chrome mic pieces. It actually comes with a bat signal that doesn't project, but it just glows.
Lights up.
Yeah, and the Batman and Robin have cloth capes, so they can get in the car a little easier. So this is a new version of the Batmobile. If you didn't get the first one, if you want even more stuff. The bat signals here, which of course you're going to want because, Gordon and Bullock are there now.
Well, that's the thing for everybody like me who bought the first Batmobile. Is there ever a chance of getting the bat signal?
Good news for you, we're actually costing that out.
Yeah?
So it'll be the bat signal with the two guys with the cloth tapes.
Oh, that's
So
good
If
news.
you want a big giant deluxe thing, you can get this whole thing. If you want just that, we didn't want to piss everybody off. We realized maybe we went a little too quickly. So, but this is, but then this is next year. You'll be bored with your old Batmobile.
We'll be bored with it and we'll want a new one. Okay.
That's a new, and they all just shined up.
Right.
And you'll ding yours all up anyway.
That's true. I'll just play with it too hard in the mud and everything, and I'll just need a new one.
That's what happens. And here's something you can play with too hard. So these are, plus you can hold them, you can bend them around.
Super pets.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
these are fun.
Okay, come on.
I know. Look at the
Best
Jokerfish.
thing at all of Toy Fair. A squishy Jokerfish that kisses Dad.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
So, Osito, Bane's bear.
Bane's bear.
Jokerfish, Jumper for Wonder Woman, which is, she's a little small. We're making her a little bigger than this. Look at that. Wink, wink.
Oh, that's great.
So you got like wink, and then of course, how do you not have Ace, the mighty Bat Hound? So these have done, pretty well for us. We're really happy to do these. I love the plush toys. They're really cool. And the quality's really nice. They feel
They are.
great.
The quality's great on these. Yeah, that Jokerfish is so cool. I love
It's
that.
hilarious. He's actually a little fatter than he's supposed to be. We're just going to keep it.
Yeah?
He's a little chunkier. Actually, Art Balthazar was here yesterday, who draws all these, and he was like, so psyched.
That's great.
Yeah, at the press event, he was there last time. I think he even dragged him into a couple of things, but yeah, he was so excited about these.
That's great. That's great. Those are a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're so good.
All right.
All right, Bombshells, still going strong.
Nice.
What I like about first of all, another first, which I almost forgot, Superman with a mustache.
Look at that.
I mean, come on.
I love that.
It's about time.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a mustache.
I know, right? It's totally the
You're many people's Superman, so.
Oh, come on.
Well, we based him on you, right? Remember?
Did you?
Yeah, you sent me
I mean, that
pictures.
definitely looks like my physique.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. And of course, this is based on me. So, So what's funny?
Pixel 10 and Jim
Jim
Fletcher
Fletcher
statue.
Yeah, they put their own label on.
Okay.
So we'll have it changed out.
That's good.
And you know what? Well, here's my card. That's a little better.
Okay.
So what's fun about this is this one really reflects what Bombshells is all about.
Yeah.
Because obviously Superman's in it, but Power Girl is actually the in control of the situation.
Right.
It's like the reverse of the Muscle Beach deal, which is a lot of fun. Raven looks great. Back with our fishnet stocking thing that we love to do. And Bumblebee's in now.
Oh, look at
so
that.
we've been doing some stuff with her over the Super Best Friends, and we want to make sure we start bringing her more into the DC universe. So this is our next lineup for Bombshells. Still going strong. It's our actually best-selling statue line at the moment.
Cool.
And it almost doesn't matter who the figure is. I mean, even we did Stargirl, we've done Cheetah. Still comparable to some other sales.
That's great. That's great. And it's such a unique thing. Like I say that every time I see them, but I love that. The designs are so fun on these.
Thanks. And there's other stuff around the show where people are using them and, making other things out of them. There's tumblers, there's blankets, there's all kinds of, posters, there's all kinds of stuff. Cryptozoic's got some stuff over by their booth that has chibi-like versions of these, which you should go see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Oh, right now. Okay, let's go.
Well, we're talking about Bombshells, right?
We should just head down there.
2-hour interview. And then, so you're wondering, hey, Jim. Here, wait, let's practice this. Okay, ready?
All right.
So, hey, Jim, where are all the Batman black and white statues?
Hey, Jim, where are all the Batman black and white statues?
That was not that heartfelt. Try it again. What did you think? He can write that. Yeah.
Hey, Jim, I got a huge question. Where are all the Batman black and white statues?
Who the heck knows? So there are no Batman black and white statues here for the first time.
What?
First of all, you've seen them all.
Oh.
So I don't have anything so super exciting and new to show you. So I said, what's Dan going to say when he gets here? And there's none of these statues. I know what we'll do. Let's make a Harley red, white, and black line for him.
There we go. Okay.
So it's not replacing Batman black and white, but we are going to start launching a line of Harley statues. She's just such a huge character right now. And we're like, well, might as well keep going.
Right,
So,
right.
but I have designers that work with us lined up to draw these statues. So right now we're starting with Amanda Connor's holiday one, which is similar to the toy. We're going to do our own Bombshells at a smaller scale in black and white. This thing's already sold out twice at the big scale.
Okay.
So why not make one that's this size? And at the same price as the Batman black and white, about $80. And then at Arkham, there's Harley. So
Sweet.
we're going to plan them for once a quarter going forward.
Okay.
And hopefully it'll have the same momentum as Batman. I think her color scheme works really well.
It does. It
So
does.
it
The red
should
looks really cool with the
I know,
black and
the
white.
red's great.
Yeah.
So it should be a nice pop, I think. So we're pretty stoked about this.
Awesome. Ready. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is continuing with the animated stuff. We've seen the Batmobile, and now
Is the size of the mighty Batplane.
Whoa.
It's a Dan and Jim wide. Is that a good measurement? New
Yeah, it is.
measurement.
Put that on the box.
So it's pretty huge. It's got an opening canopy, which seats 2 people. Any 2 you want. Well, maybe not Clayface, but
Maybe not.
but it's going to have lights in it. This one doesn't have it yet. It has landing gear. So I don't know if you can see on the bottom. We're actually crossing it out now with a wall mount or a display thing you can sit on so you can stand it upright.
Okay.
And there it is. It's freaking huge.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you know what the retail is going to be on this yet, or an idea?
Yeah, about 175. Or we're trying to keep it down to 150, but I think it's going to be more like
I think it's
175.
massive.
Even bigger than the Batmobile.
You need like something to wall mount it. You
Well,
know,
that's
like,
what we're
hang
actually
it-
pricing it out
yeah,
at.
yeah, that's cool.
Or sell it with fishing wire, and you can figure it out
There
yourself.
you go. Just throw some
That's
fishing
a
wire in the
cheap
box.
Solution. Yeah,
I like it.
it's pretty great.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy about that. Actually, we can pretend to light it up with my cell phone.
Oh, I like. Yeah, there you go. So like simulate the effects.
Yeah, let's
this
see if
is,
let's see if it
this
works.
is, this is
See if we can get this thing rolling. Look at my old phone. Okay, so it's this thing. This isn't working. There we go.
Oh wait. Okay.
Does that work? So there
Then
it
you
is.
got to close the canopy a little bit.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, never mind. Failed experiment. That's
Failed
all I fear.
experiment.
Failed.
And here, Arkham stuff.
So, what is left to do with Arkham? I mean, just because the game's over doesn't mean that our toys are over.
Awesome.
Now, is there anything you can think of that we haven't done that you wanted out of this game?
I mean, not since you've revealed all this stuff. I mean, the Barbara Gordon right there is amazing.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
And we're doing some of the skins that are out in the game. New thugs for Batman to fight.
Yeah.
The thing I still want to do that we haven't done yet is the Riddler in that neck suit.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be awesome.
That would be
But that doesn't mean we won't do stuff.
Yeah.
But right now, we can still go back and maybe do more Arkham City stuff. We haven't done all of it. But I think we're almost over 50 figures with the Arkham franchise. Still going strong for us. We're really happy. Even though we made the grayest line of action figures ever in the last assortment. I mean, look, gray, more gray.
It's so much gray.
And red.
Well, at least we got some red in there.
Yeah, some red. And he's a cheerful guy.
Yeah, he is very much so.
Yeah, so it's been this line for us has been great. They're great to work with. They've given us a lot of good reference that hope we just keep going.
Yeah,
there's still a few more things we could do.
Very much so. And I mean, it's cool. I love like the skins, like you said. Like we got that classic Harley Quinn coming out there, which is great.
Yeah, that's good. I think the Ivy, this Joker's really fun.
Joker's great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it looks like some really great stuff still coming from Arkham. So that was a cool surprise. Another great surprise you guys had at the show.
When will it stop?
I know, you're never going to stop with the surprise.
Well, we could stop now and then end the surprises.
Oh, okay, we're done. No, we're going to keep going.
Okay. Well, there won't be any. Well, there's no surprise here for the movie statues.
Right.
So, already we're done with surprises on this show.
Oh, we've already seen this stuff.
Wait,
You're right.
There is a surprise.
What is it?
That's not the final head.
Oh.
I knew there was a surprise over here. So we're actually actively resculpting this head. We think this is pretty good, but it's not good enough. So
Okay.
that's why this has been delayed. I had a lot of questions about it. It's just because I don't think it's good enough. So we're literally redoing the head so it'll look even better.
Okay.
Just got to wait for it. So,
Yeah.
and another pretty big Batman, like I said. So if you're keeping track, that's two big Batmans.
Yep.
One more to go, even bigger than this one. But we're not there yet.
Okay.
But we are here with Supergirl and a 2-pack of Green Arrow from our TV show stuff.
Nice.
This is not an action figure, if you're wondering, even though it's on the shelf. I mean, she's a giant on the show last time I checked.
That's exactly how I remember it, too.
Yeah. But we're doing a statue of her first, and I can't promise we'll be doing this, but you can probably extrapolate what the shows will be getting to that.
Okay, that's great. That's good to know. Perfect.
Excellent. Regular sized Batman you've seen, Superman, here he is. Even bigger Batman.
Even bigger Batman.
So this was the Andy Kubert drew a Batman, Dark Knight 3 for us with this thing. Looks amazing. Definitely working on the Standmaster on this one, like opposite of Shoulder Man.
Yeah.
So he looks. I love this thing though. It's so bad. It's so huge. It's the next one in our line of our designer series statues. The first one was Batgirl from last year.
Right.
So he's the next one. I don't want to zip past the Jim Lee Superman, but there he is. So it's going to be a follow-up to the Batman, the one that we did at San Diego.
Another Comic-Con exclusive?
No, he's just going to come out normal, and there
okay.
won't be 150 only sketches to find. We're just going to print that one, and then that'll be it for him.
Cool.
So yeah, no fist fights or arm wrestling over getting the
Right.
rare Jim Lee ones this time. Besides, I can't have Jim draw 5,000 drawings, or I would. So we can wrap up with Suicide Squad, which is what I love about these are the details. They are, even on the backs of some of these. The back of Harley.
Yeah, look at that jacket.
There's
Wow.
even a tattoo under there that no one's ever going to see, but we're trying to be that accurate to the movie stuff. And they're just fantastic. The detail on them, the attitudes of them all.
Absolutely.
Really great. We have 2 alternate heads for these guys. They're going to come definitely with the ones that you see on the figures.
Okay.
We're trying to cost out if we can get the magnetic heads also in there.
Oh, very cool.
So I'm hoping we can, because having both that option would be great. If not, we'll probably release them separately if we have to with that, but
Right.
I'd rather put him in the box with the other stuff. I think he's going to be the breakout character of the movie. He's hilarious in the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And whoever thought
Boomerang.
we'd see Captain Boomerang in a movie, right?
I know.
Come on.
That's
what were the odds
insane,
of that
right? I
even
know.
a couple of years ago?
I know. It's cool. I love that. I love where we're at with the movies now, where we can just see characters like
great.
this without
I
even.
know.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, when a solo film will come up next,
Maybe?
Yeah. And before you go, wait, one more thing you need to hold. So
one
I'm
more
going to
thing.
hold this microphone
Oh,
for
you
you.
hold the mic? Okay.
Pick that up.
You want me to pick this up?
Yep.
Oh.
So, Captain Cole. Hi, this is Pixel Dan.
Hey, how's it going, Pixel Dan?
Pretty good, Jim. What do you have for us here?
I don't. A gun.
Nice. See, you really worked that. This is Captain Cold's gun from the TV show. I do it like that, and you press the trigger. Don't aim it at a person, please. But if you press the trigger, the freeze ray. Hey, whoa! The freeze ray
I'm
goes
just gonna
off.
freeze everything.
The freeze ray goes off. A really cool prop.
That is cool.
And got some nice weight to it.
Yeah, it's so heavy. I wasn't
pretty
expecting
big.
that when I picked it up. I was like, "Ugh."
Another thing you weren't expecting.
Yeah, that's right. Another surprise.
And it comes with this base and this water.
And the water?
Yeah, it's a new thing we're doing.
That's good. Make
So
the
it
water
comes with a
cold.
display base. It has 2 poles to peg it on, but we just took it off, so you can do that.
Very cool.
I'll trade you this back.
All right. Well, there you go. And I think that's going to be everything, right?
Yes.
We did it. Well, Jim, thank you
Good
for
work.
once again taking the time to walk us through the entire
Man,
booth
thanks
here.
for coming.
Yeah,
It's going to be a good time over here.
Absolutely. A lot of cool stuff coming to you guys from DC Collectibles. Thanks for joining us here in the DC Collectibles booth at the 2016 New York Toy Fair.
This is Pixel Dan signing off.
Yeah, what he said. That's awesome.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at Toy Fair 2016. Follow at Pixel Dan on Twitter or /Mandalorian30 on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in to your premier source for all things toys, Pixel Dan. See you again.